Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and we are at the complex, the 5-unit apartment building, plus the house, plus another house. And we are starting work, as you can see. We've kind of got a floor plan worked out for at least one of the units, so we'll show you what that looks like. And I want to thank the YouTube viewers who voted my poll and commented, because we did use some of your advice on this one. I know a lot of people say, oh, I just post polls for nothing and don't listen to anybody. But you actually had an idea that I hadn't thought of, which kind of makes me mad because I should have thought of it. But we'll show you that. And then we'll talk about some really crazy things we found out about the old landlord too on this property, and about that property over there, which is still occupied, but we're trying to do an eviction because they won't talk to us, won't do anything, won't call us. So we'll talk about all of that as well. Now, of course, check out investformore.com for much more information on flips, rentals, being an agent, all that great stuff. Lots of books on Amazon too if you want more in-depth knowledge, and a free book on investformore.com too. So first off, this unit right here is occupied, and this is actually a larger unit. It has 2 bedrooms, I think just 1 bath. I was in it once. But one thing I always completely overlook, which is weird because I'm a car person, is it has a garage with it. And I literally did not even notice that when I first bought the property. And someone in a video said, oh, that's kind of cool, there's a garage there. I'm like, what? Yes, there is a garage here. So that's not the cool thing we learned or changed from your comments, but that is something that's interesting because it goes with this property. It's a 2-bedroom here, but really, if we wanted to really maximize things, this could become living space as well, because it's probably not too valuable as a garage. I think in the last video we talked about the roof is done. That's like a $42,000 roof because we had to do all new decking, replace the roofs on everything here. And honestly, we probably would have saved some money if we would have waited to do it now because lumber prices are coming down. But it was pretty bad. It was leaking in spots. It was pretty rough, and it did need to be done. We did wait on a few other roofs to do those to hope that lumber prices would come down, and they have. They've come down quite a bit, so that's pretty cool. Something interesting, right? Our contractor was talking to this lady who rents here, and she said her window over there broke, and the old landlord, what they did, they covered it up with, we're not sure if that's a car window, glass top from a table. That was how they replaced the window. There are 2 windows in back that they literally just boarded up, and they rented it that way. So if you want to know the definition of a slumlord, it was kind of the person who I bought this property from. So she had said, obviously, she had some broken windows not working, different problems. So while we were remodeling this unit, we're also in here replacing some of her windows, fixing up her unit for her as well, so it's actually livable. So I think that's a pretty good thing. Some other crazy stuff that happened is this unit right here. You can see it was vacant. We've been replacing some of the windows, and this is where we've kind of changed the floor plan up a little bit. Nothing crazy, but we'll obviously have a before video too. It shows what it looked like when we first bought it. There's no power to this unit still, and so luckily our contractor has been able to, work off some other units and stuff, but that's me hitting the light switch. Brought our electricians in, took them a while. You know what they figured out? They think the previous owner had cut the power intentionally because he wanted to get rid of tenants and they wouldn't leave, and so he cut their power. Extremely illegal, not to mention unethical. Please do not do that if you're a landlord. There are legal ways to do things, and that really gives the rest of us a bad name when you do things like that. So this is the kitchen. What was the kitchen before? And it's completely different now. This is where we took some of your ideas and reworked things. So still not huge, but there used to be a door right there going to the bathroom, and there used to be a closet right there going to the living room. So we removed the closet, figured we don't need that, and we completely removed that door so that we have a more open space, usable area for the kitchen, can have a real sink, all of that. And then backing up, I know some of you had said, it'd be really cool to just open this up and make this one big open room. Well, we didn't want to go too crazy. We weren't sure exactly how supportive this wall was, and this building is very old, so we didn't want to get, digging into tearing out too many walls. We did leave that you never know what you're gonna find. But some of the good news, our electrician came in and said, a lot of the wiring looks newer, looks to be in decent shape, so that's nice. But in here, this is the bedroom, and here are our kitchen cabinets ready to go. They just came in today, so soon those will be in. Nothing fancy, super basic in-stock Home Depot stuff. But we added this closet right here because before there was kind of a closet on this back wall, but not a very good one. So we added that closet there. And the entrance to the bathroom is right here through the bedroom now. And this was the idea from YouTube that you guys gave me. So thank you for that, because I didn't think of that and I should have. But it's a 1-bedroom apartment, so why not have the entrance to the bathroom through your bedroom? Doesn't really impact anything. So toilet, sink right here, and then the shower. Very simple, basic, shower surround put up. Obviously we need to redo the floor, and our plumber will be coming in here soon to check the drains, check all the pipes, because yeah, you can see they've got some super amazing plumbing going on right here. So that's this unit, which is getting closer to being done. You can see the back of the other unit right there that sticks out. That's how they got more space for that one. So here's this unit. All right, so that's the unit where they have not paid rent for 3 or 4 months now. Who knows if they paid rent before we bought it, because they didn't have rent from them either. We posted an eviction about 30 days ago, which is how long you have to wait now in Colorado, and no word from them. I posted a notice saying, hey, you can apply for rent assistance. We just need your help and cooperation with it. No response at all, nothing at all. So there are 2 notices on the door right now, and one's a water shutoff, which doesn't make any sense because we pay for water as the landlord on this property. And checked with my bookkeeper, I said, yeah, we're paying water, so maybe that's on a separate tap and it'll get transferred at closing because the tile company in Colorado transfers water to you. We don't do it. So we'll check on that. And the other notice is a UPS delivery package. So we were thinking that those are utility notices like electric or gas, that they're being shut down, which is a good sign because maybe they're moving, but it's not. So still waiting to hear on attorneys what our process is, what we're doing for the eviction, because it's kind of crazy with COVID and all that. The one time I did try to do an eviction myself, actually Justin helped me when Justin used to do our property management. We filed all the paperwork, went to court, saw the judge, and he pretty much looked at me and said, you did this completely wrong. Please go back and do it again. And so after that point, I hire an attorney now to do my eviction paperwork. So we'll check with him and see what's going on with that side of it. And then Danny, our contractor, is back. He's working on this and doing the windows. And then it's kind of funny because I always tell him I'm doing videos, and most of my contractors will run away, hide. They don't want to be in the videos, but Danny makes sure he's in them. So no problem. It's fine if he wants to. It doesn't bother me any, but it's kind of interesting. And here you can see, I talked about before, all the windows Home Depot lost. They found them. Yay. They'd lost the truck and everything. We never really heard exactly how they found them, but they did appear. So we have all our windows here. And then once Danny is done putting the windows in that other unit and fixing up that unit, he'll be building our deck at the river house. So we have that all ordered, ready to go. So that'll be really fun to show that too. We have a house on the Big Thompson Canyon in Colorado, if you guys are new to my channel, and putting a deck on it. It overlooks the river. So that'd be really nice to have that. And then we'll also need to be working on this unit here soon too, which is obviously in need of some work. So we have a lot of stuff going on besides the complex. With its 7 units, we've got 9 flips going, maybe 10, I'm not sure exactly. And then buying another 8 unit property, I think it's next week or in a week and a half, that has 16 garages with it. So that'll be pretty fun. And I just got another property on contract that's a triplex with a house. So that'll be fun. So all kinds of stuff going on. And we are running short on contractors and people to work on all this stuff though. So again, I've said it before, if anybody wants to work on houses in Northern Colorado, let me know. We're always looking for good people. I think that's all I had to say for this update on the complex, update on other stuff going on, properties we're buying. We still have a couple flips coming up here that will be ready in the next probably week or 2. So we'll have after videos on them. We'll have more rental properties we're buying, rental properties we're selling, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So hope you guys enjoy the videos. Hopefully we can get that property vacant eventually. stabilize this property, and still the plan is to sell it. If I didn't mention it before, we bought it for $550. It's a 7-unit property. Could probably bring in, boy, $6,000 to $7,000 a month once it's fully stabilized, and be worth close to $1 million once we're done. So it's a lot of work, kind of a lot of hassle, but in the end, it should all be worth it. All right. We love the likes, love the comments. Keep those coming. Love it if you have suggestions for new videos or notice things we don't notice or suggestions for things we don't notice. We always love to hear that too. And of course, check out investormore.com for much more information on flips, rentals, being an agent, all that great stuff in our books on Amazon. And we will be back soon with many more videos coming up.